Aaron, what is our third main topic today?
Galactic Champ writes in and says, "Hey everyone, a report by The Direct has indicated that Adam Driver is the top choice for Marvel Studios to play Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four. The report emphasizes that this info was retrieved from the direct source, which in the past has been accurate, as they were also the first to report about Matt Shakman for F4. John, at this point, I am certain that Marvel themselves are just feeding these bits of info to keep the real cast safe. Regardless of whether or not this is true, Adam Driver is a ferocious actor for heavy roles like Doom, but not the ideal choice for Reed. What do you think about Driver for Reed, John? Thanks."
All right, thanks for that. And look, let's be clear here. First of all, I do not believe Direct was the first to report on Matt Shakman. I think that was somebody else who did, but they might have been. And listen, they've reported a lot of stuff that they've said were exclusive that didn't turn out, and some that did. So, take that for what it's worth. So the idea, I have said for some time, and I still believe, although, listen, Kevin Feige did not get on the phone with me to tell me this is the case. This is just me as a fan giving my perspective of it. I believe that the Fantastic Four is cast and has been cast for a while. Regardless of what anybody else says, I believe that's a done deal. Could it be Adam Driver? Could Adam Driver be that guy? Well, the reason we're even asking the question is because it's not just the Direct, it's coming from a couple of places. This comes to us from the Direct, who wrote the following. Insider Jeff Snyder, who we all know very well, he was the guy, by the way, who broke that Harrison Ford was going to be joining the Thunderbolts and a number of other things we've been talking about lately. He's been breaking a bunch of stuff. Insider Jeff Snyder recently shared unverified information that Driver may be in line for the Mr. Fantastic role, or possibly even Dr. Doom. But while he stated that this came from an unproven source, he noted that it smells right to him. According to the Direct's own sources, Driver is Marvel Studios' top casting choice to play the new Reed Richards. All right. If this is true or not, who knows? We've heard a dozen names of people saying, so-and-so is the lead to play Reed Richards. No, so-and-so is the lead to play Reed Richards. Okay. But here's why Adam Driver's name is one that should at least get your attention. Number one, he is an Academy-level actor. And Kevin Feige likes that. He likes going after the celebrated pedigree of performer when he can. Like, he's not just about the popular names or whatever. He likes that a lot. But most importantly, number two is Adam Driver is already in the Disney family. Adam Driver has been the star of 1, 2, 3 billion-dollar films for the Disney Empire. Of course, playing Kylo Ren. By the way, if you have not seen John Oliver's clips on YouTube talking about Adam Driver and you want to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole for 20 minutes and you want to laugh your guts out, just look up John Oliver, Adam Driver on YouTube, and don't be drinking anything as you're watching it because you'll be spitting stuff out of your nose. It's some of the funniest crap ever. But he is world class. Like, Driver is world class. And what's the Marriage Story? Is it called A Marriage Story?
Yeah, Marriage Story.
When you watch him in A Marriage Story, like, he does things in that I didn't know he was capable of.
I mean, his Italian accent in that movie was amazing.
Right? And Leon, he was, I don't care what anybody says, he was great in
House of Gucci.
House of Gucci.
He was.
I was going to say the Versace. He was great. He was wonderful in the House of Gucci. He really. I didn't end up loving the movie, but he was fantastic. He's great. And you know what? Bring up that picture of him again there, Jonathan. When I've seen him act and perform and stuff like that, could I see him as an egghead scientist? Absolutely I could. Can Adam Driver come across as the smartest guy in the room? Adam Driver absolutely could come across as the smartest guy in the room. Now, look, if I were to wake up tomorrow and find out that Adam Driver was actually cast to play Dr. Doom, I'd be all for it. It's like, yeah, hell, that would be good too. But you tell me that's the smartest guy in the MCU universe, I buy it. He looks like a scientist to me. And he's also, physically, he's a big guy.
Big guy.
A lot of people forget about that. I have stood next to Adam Driver. I'm not a small dude. I'm 6 foot, 220 pounds. Adam Driver is a big dude. And so, you know what? Whether this is true or not, I do not know. I mean, Jeff seems to have good instincts about this. There are multiple sources about it. I will just go by the fact that he's the pedigree and he's in the Disney family. And on those bases alone, I think it's a worth lease. You got to consider the possibilities they could be it. And I'll tell you what, if they announce tomorrow that he is Reed Richards, it's not the first name I would have come up with, but it's one of the damn good ones. And I will be very happy about it. Guys, we want to take a second and thank the sponsor of this video, Helix Sleep. Guys, let me tell you, just a couple of days ago, Ann and I received our Helix mattress, and it is the best mattress we have ever slept on in our entire lives. We had like this $3,000 specialized mattress that we got like 5-6 years ago, and we liked it very much, but this one completely outdoes it. It's night and day. And you can get matched with your perfect mattress too. See, Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just like a minute to complete, and it matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for somebody else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way that you sleep. I hopped online, took the Helix quiz, and Anna and I were matched with the perfect mattress for us. And it is so easy to set up. Simply take it out of the box, get it positioned on your mattress, take off the plastic, and then give it an hour or two to breathe to reach its full size, and you will not believe how comfortable this thing is. All you got to do is go to helixsleep.com/Campea. Take their 60-second sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. And it's risk-free. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix even has financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never far away. And here's the best part. Helix is offering up to $200 off of all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/Campea. I don't know, Aaron, you heard about this story. We've been talking about Fantastic Four for a long time. We're all familiar with Adam Driver's work. Theoretically speaking, if they announce tomorrow that Adam Driver is Mr. Fantastic, what do you think about that? And what do you think the chances are that it's actually true?
I think he would be great. I think he absolutely could play this role. I mean, first of all, Adam Driver, yeah, you can see, even though he's carrying a very small person on his back, there's no way I look at that guy and go, yeah, he's about 5'7". No, that's a big dude. And he has a presence about him. He has the chop. Good Juilliard kid. Can I steal that from you? He's a Juilliard trained actor. He has more than established himself as a force within this industry. And I think that he would be great. But my question is, can they get him? Because let's be real, does he need to do this? You know, when you're not just signing on for one movie and then you're done. For Adam Driver, who is doing these films to get his Oscars, to really establish himself as a serious actor, not just someone who wants to get a paycheck or to be in the zeitgeist or, to get an action figure made out of him. Not that there's anything wrong with those aspirations. You do you. But I get the impression from Adam Driver that he's just in it for something a little bit deeper. And so my question is, does Adam Driver want to sign on for a 4-picture deal? Does he want to commit 7 months out of the year, if not more, to doing a movie like this? I don't know. He already has his Kylo Ren in the can. He's got that. I asked Tom the same question today, and he's like, oh, well, he's already got Kylo Ren. Why would he want to be another name? And I go, yeah, totally. It's like, why would Harrison Ford want to be Indy and
Han Solo?
Oh, I was like, Skywalker.
See, yeah,
yeah. Why would you want to do? But it is a valuable point with Adam Driver being able to essentially say whatever he wants to do. Hey, if Adam Driver was the one that was like, yeah, me and Leonardo DiCaprio, we're talking about doing Captain Planet, I'd be like, oh shit, that's getting made tomorrow. But I don't know if they can get him, and that's maybe me just thinking a little too highly of Adam Driver. Maybe he's not even on the list at all. I would like to see him with a haircut, though. I feel like the coif is too much for
I'll
this
tell you
role.
2 reasons why they could get him. All right, 2 reasons why they could get him. Number one, while Marriage Story was great, doing a movie with Ridley Scott, House of Gucci was great. Those were not super impressive paychecks for a guy of his stature. You do this. He will make more money doing this than he will for the entire rest of his career. Like he will literally be in a place where for him, his family, whatever, he could for the rest of his career, after he puts in a couple of years service playing Reed Richards, that he could literally then just do any little tiny project he wanted for the rest of his career. He'd be set. But the real reason why I think you could get him, Aaron, The real reason, I remember the first time this really hit me is when I was sitting in the room with Anthony Hopkins when they were first promoting the first Thor movie. And the inevitable question came up. Because at that point, getting Anthony Hopkins in one of that was a huge deal. Somebody asked, why a comic book movie? And I remember he went on this big thing about, I saw the joy he gave my grandkids. And I wanted to be the cool grandpa. I wanted to be that. And then when you talk to Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, Robert Redford. When they talked to Robert Redford, it was kind of the same thing. When they talked to Sir Ben Kingsley, it was kind of the same thing. When they talked to, there was another actor who talked about his kids. Here's the thing, Adam Driver has kids. And I think one of the biggest things about this, it's great, but I don't care how famous you are, your kids all look at you like you're an idiot.
Well, that's why Angelina Jolie did Maleficent.
Yes,
was
exactly.
for her daughter.
And why she did a comic book movie as well. And so I think if Adam Driver's like, my one-way guaranteed ticket into cool dad status is I'm Mr. Fantastic. I'm in the MCU. I'm not saying that means he'll do it. I think that becomes a life reason why maybe he would consider that. I don't know. Rob, you hear about this. Number one, what do you think the chances are that Adam Driver could be Mr. Fantastic? Number two, would you be cool with him as Mr. Fantastic?
Well, one, I think he's a very diverse actor. I mean, he's done things like Patterson, which is a low-key movie where he's a bus driver in a small town, you know. I really like that movie. And I think whenever he's been in something, he gives it his all. And, you know, he's former military. He wasn't going to be an actor, you know, then he discovered it and he became this presence. He's got a very unique quality to him. I think he would be an offbeat, different portrayal of Reed Richards than we might think. But I think he would be pretty good. I mean, I think he can, whatever he's called upon, he brings something unique to that role, which could be interesting. It really would depend on who they're going to cast. I mean, if you look at him right here, you know what? You coif up his hair a little bit. You put a little gray in there. He could absolutely be a
gray
Reed
on the
Richards.
sideburns. Yeah.
But again, with the Fantastic Four, it's also really important about who you cast as Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, and Sue Storm.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it depends. Like, that's more
Yeah,
of a Reed.
there's Reed Richards right
There's
there.
your House of Gucci look right there. You know, that's
That
your Reed
cable-knit
Richards. I
sweater.
mean, very much so. I mean, I think
sweater.
he could definitely do it. Would he? I don't know. But I think he would bring a great quality to the role. So, yeah, I mean, it really depends. Does he want to do something like that or not? I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about him, but I'd watch a movie that he plays Reed Richards in.
By the way, we're talking a little bit about the SNL skits with whatever. One of the greatest SNL skits of all time is Undercover Boss with Kylo Ren.
Oh, yeah.
when he gives the funniest part of that is when he gives his employee the card and says, "Sorry, I killed your son." By the way, if you have not seen Adam Driver doing Undercover Boss as Kylo Ren, go watch it. You're gonna love it. Anyway, guys, question is for you. We don't know that this is going to be real, but there are some people saying it. So let's ask in theoreticals. If it ends up being Adam Driver as Mr. Fantastic, as Reed Richards, maybe it's not your first choice, but would you be excited about that? Would you be down with that? Or maybe you think it's a miscast. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.